Hi, it's Dika from Fabulous, and I am working on my December daily album. And if you're interested in my album or how I set it up and what I used, I do have a separate video on that, but I'll also leave the links in the description box. So for this spread, I'm documenting this picture. These are, we call them Christmas pancakes. Actually, they are pancakes made with cookie cutters. And I'm going to do this layout similar to the one I did last time, where the picture is kind of hidden in a pocket. And I do this a lot when either it's not the best picture or not a big story. But I do this especially with food pictures. I am funny about seeing pictures, just a lot of pictures of food, unless I laid it out really pretty and did a spread. I kind of like to put those pictures, like have them hidden behind tags. So I am making this tag, and I'm just adding some washi just to give it a little, a little something, because I'm not going to do the journaling in this video. I'm just trying to complete a few spreads, and I will come back. I'll come back at the end and have like just a big complete session and do all of my journaling. So I do want to have like a little pocket, but I'm gonna glue everything on top of a little piece of vellum, and that'll just hold everything together, because I don't want to glue it directly. I didn't want to glue it directly onto my paper, because there are a few different pieces, and I didn't want that glue to seep through. And I am using, just about everything I'm using in this layout is from the Merry Days collection. Everything except for the paper. That paper is some random paper from my stash. I have no idea. And this was, I don't know, this was kind of why I got this collection. I saw all the die cuts, and I figured, you know, there were so many things I could do with these die cuts. And I'm just trying to figure out where everything will sit, because I wanted that edge to kind of hang off the edge, but I don't want to put glue on it. And I'm putting washi on the back, kind of where the vellum and the die cut meet, and I'm doing that just to help things slide into the pockets. Sometimes if you have a few different layers, when you're sliding things in and out, they kind of get caught on the back. So I just add the washi tape on the back to make it easier to slide in the pocket. And I wanted to give the pocket kind of a dimensional feel, so I'm popping that little house. I'm going to pop it up on some foam tape. And I did go back and forth trying to figure out the right placing for this. And that piece, I'm only adding foam tape to the edges, and then the middle section had glue on it. It kind of sits on top of that die cut in the middle. And I did have to move it back in place a few times just to see exactly where to put the foam tape and where to put the glue. And now I am moving on to my tag. I did add that little, I punched a hole and had that little circle on top. Now I'm just putting my title. And this title did take me a minute. I felt like I got in the middle, and then I don't know if I couldn't remember how to spell pancakes. Am I the only crafter who has those issues? I pulled out all the alphas, and then I was like, am I spelling this correctly? But I am just spelling out holiday pancakes. And this is not, it's not like a huge story. And that's these last few pages that I have left. They're not big stories. So I'm just trying to find creative ways to still get them in the album. And this is also a good idea, just doing pockets and adding little, like you don't even need a picture, you can just add journaling and stories. So this is a good idea if you're just having trouble finishing your album, or if you didn't have a lot of pictures but you still want to tell those stories. And I am just using my favorite alphas from my shop. I call these my memory keeping alphas because that's mainly what I use them for. And I am just spelling out holiday pancakes. And I know I see a lot of crafters they use a ruler to get their alphas straight. I don't know, I kind of eyeball it. Sometimes it comes out a little crooked, but I don't know, I kind of like that feel when things are not just perfect. It gives it a handmade touch, and I kind of enjoy that handmade touch when I'm looking back through my albums. So the holiday is a bit off center, but I like the way it turned out. I felt like I just needed something to complete this. It was looking a little simple for me. So I figured I would add some enamel dots. Now, enamel dots and little things like this always come to the rescue. It just completes. It just gave this layout a completed look because it was rather simple for me. And when I use enamel dots, I like to use them in threes. I'll do like a cluster of 3 and then add 3 randomly in different places. It kind of like gives it a design aspect, kind of like the rule of thirds. And it just balances and completes everything. So I do add some ribbon, and that is it for this spread. I hope you stay tuned. I may come back and just do a flip through, or I may just record like my final, just how I actually complete the album, because this year I really want to have this album completed and on the shelf. So I hope you enjoyed this process video, and stay tuned for my next one.